Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stepping Into the Light, this series. If you're new here, before you click off and be like, what the hell is this all about? It's a series where I take a night walk and just talk organically, without any cuts or edits, without any man-made manufacturing, all natural, all natural, yeah, organic, as I said. That's pretty much it. If this isn't what you're into, well, you could be possibly missing out on some nice stuff, whether it's in this episode or walk, or the walks before, or the walks that will be coming. And of course, I think I've already said this, but I've decided to just do it every Wednesday, because like I feel like Wednesdays it's in the middle of the week, and like maybe some of you guys, because of all the work, all the studying, all the if you want to say stress, and that has been really affecting you, you know. Maybe this walk will help you in some way, maybe allow you to relax by putting your earbuds in your ear and just relaxing, taking a walk at night or whenever you want. But I think since I'm doing it at night, it would also make sense if you guys would also do it at night. It would allow you to relax. And there's a car just literally stood right behind me. Yeah, it would allow you to relax and you know, kind of take this walk with me. It would be more of a me and you. Of course, maybe it would be more interesting if you guys listen to me having a conversation with someone else. Well, that would be a good idea, no? Wouldn't you guys agree? These walks are only half an hour or an hour. Last time I did it, it was nearly an hour long. So it kind of really depends, and we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll oh, car wants to pass by. So yeah, we'll kind of have to wait and see, you know, and just figure things out. This is the great thing about all of this, is that it's organic. I'm gonna be taking a U-turn. I'm not gonna say why, but I'm just gonna be taking a bit of a U walk rather than a full circular lap. So if you guys follow through all of this, you might be asking, why does it look like I'm walking in a full circle? So basically, I found a relatively nice place that I could walk in a circular motion, no cutting corners that much, or having to walk into a straight line in a tight area. This is pretty open, and like it's enough, and also it's well lit. There is good sound, there's good lighting, there's like when there's construction, sometimes the floor isn't always like constructed properly or organized in a way where cars can easily drive by, so that gives that kind of effect. And that's kind of why I'm walking on this type of circular motion. And that's pretty much it. Ladies and gents, before we really get into other things that might come up, let me know what you guys would like me to talk about, if there's something specific, in the comments, or you could do it in the link in the description. Everything is well labeled and organized for you to easily find. I wanted to come in with quite a lot of things today, and now that I've started, I've come up with nothing. But I've recorded twice in the same walk the other day, but then I decided not to do it because it seemed it wasn't good, and I wasn't happy about it. And sometimes I'll be doing that. I don't know if this one necessarily is good. There is no formatting to this, you know. This is pretty much a podcast, you know. It's a podcast, and but it's solo. And I've actually done a solo podcast twice before, and it's on the podcast tab on YouTube. It's under. I'm taking another U-turn. It's under what's it called? Madcast era, I think. So, and I actually talk about certain things pretty deeply. For example, how I felt when I was in school and all of that, which I don't mind revisiting, updating, and discussing, because now I kind of have a different audience, you know. Since then I've grown at least a couple hundred subscribers, and I don't know how many of you guys are still watching this so far, but you know, why not? I don't know. I wanted to say that I had a really nice gym day yesterday. Yesterday was the first time after me returning to my gym that I felt very good. I actually felt like I did an amazing job. And of course, there are many days where you feel good. There are many days where you feel like you did terrible. And there are many days where you just feel so tired. And you know what? I've actually felt all three of these recently on my return to going to the gym, on my weight loss journey, if you want to put it that way. But I don't want to talk about that because I already made a whole thing about it. If you guys want me to talk more about it, I don't mind. It's up to you guys, really. Remember, this is me on a walk talking, but I'm also talking to you. I'm not just talking to myself in the middle of the street and having people look at me like, what's this guy? This guy's crazy. But yeah, the weather is nice. I don't know what the degrees it is. I think it's about 10. It's not as cold as I'd like it. I'm wearing a hat and my hat over me just because I feel like I was a bit sweaty a couple hours ago, and I didn't want to get a breeze from the air, the cold air, and get sick and all of that, because it already happened to me a few weeks ago. I got sick. I talked about that as well. I personally, I love the cold air the most, and the reason why, and I'm gonna give you an example. Do you guys know? You guys have? Everyone has this, I assume. You have this moment, like for example, say you come out and it's all snowy and cold and freezing and all of that, and then you come inside, drink your hot cocoa or whatever, or just be next to the fire to heat yourself up. You know that first couple of minute or two where you get that amazing sensation, that amazing warmth and comfort and coziness. Do you guys feel that? It's it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. For me, that's what being in the cold really feels like. Of course, after let's say I'm walking like I am right now, for half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, I still feel very good. Of course, the first 10-20 minutes feel the best, and then it slowly goes away. But that that it still feels amazing. And but then, like, after an hour I start warming up, I start getting warm, like hot, and I start sweating. Now, of course, we're not talking about like negative 10 degrees Celsius, you know. I'm talking about the casual 10 degrees Celsius in January, which is very abnormal. Bro, Cyprus is absolute menace when it comes to weather. Today I felt the warmth of the sun, and feeling that made me want to go crazy. I don't hate the sun. I actually love the sun. It's very beneficial, it's very important to us and all of that. But come on, like, sometimes the sun becomes so unbearable. For me, the cold, the unbearableness of the freezing icy cold is more sensational, more relaxing, and more just feels good more than the sun's absolute madness of its radiating heat. Super annoying. Say I want to go and take a swim, you know, during the summer. I would hate to go when it's like during the daytime. I prefer going swimming at night when it's colder. I love the cold. You know, back in where I lived somewhere else, it used to snow. Well, it snows, but at the time when it was snowing, I used to, and my mom would be going crazy on me about this. She used to be like, I'm never leaving the house with you ever again. I would be like walking in the middle of the streets with a casual jacket, something similar to what I'm wearing. That's kind of, it warms you up a bit and all that. But I was wearing shorts with snow boots, because of course I didn't want to get snow all into my shoes, get my socks wet, because that's just kind of like the worst feeling ever, you know. And I would walk in the snow in shorts. That was the best thing ever. My legs, my body feeling cold. I don't know why. Do you guys feel the same way? I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I feel that's like so good. I assume many of you guys have that, but if it's not the cold for you, it'll be the warmth of the sun. I don't know. It depends. At that time when we were walking, we were going into this small grocery store to buy, like, I think bread or something. And then at the cashier, I didn't understand the language because I didn't speak the language. But the woman literally got off her seat, bent over and looked down at my feet, and she saw I was wearing shorts. And she was like, "You're not freezing?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." And she was like, "Oh, oof." That gave me the sign. That gave me the sign of approval from a local, you know. Great feeling. Even people who live locally in such cold weather can't feel what you feel, you know. It just takes adaptation to the weather and all that. It's not that I'm special or anything. Always that dog screaming, and then there's another dog right to my right. Cats are much cuter. A husky's nice. Husky's not too bad. I like a husky because they love the cold. They love the cold. Yeah. Where was I going with this? So yeah, the cold, walking and all that. But why are there people screaming from their homes? It's just absolutely crazy. I think this is one thing I would never get used to, is walking holding a camera up and just talking to myself. I don't know if people see me holding this stick with a camera on it and realize that this guy a content creator? Is this guy an influencer? Oh hell no, this guy is weird. Man, these people who hold cameras and just talk and post, they're crazy. Yeah. Well, the nice thing is that I do it for the three purposes that I've always mentioned: for walking, health-wise, posting on YouTube, something that might actually help people as well, and just clear my mind and all of that. Changing the environment, because I mostly spend my time at home working on some things, one of them being YouTube. Yeah, I'm loving the YouTube life. I feel like I should. I don't know if you guys actually enjoy this. That's the thing. Without any feedback from you guys, I don't know what I could do to make it more enjoyable for you, but also at the same time enough that I will also enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. That's the one issue when you're pretty much a starter, pretty much starting a new series at a whole low level with, and I'm gonna say this because although my subscriber count might show like 920 plus, it's as if I only have 10 viewers from those subscribers who actually watch, you know. I guess that's the case with many people as well. I guess that's the case with many people as well. I don't know. When you see like PewDiePie posting a video and getting like 2 million on average, 2 million views on average, while he has 110 million subscribers, it gives me a bit of relief knowing that it's normal. So when I get like 20, 30, 40 views and I have 900 plus subscribers, that sometimes makes me feel a bit relieved and all. Of course, there's a whole lot more that needs to be worked on. I think people are starting to recognize my work. I think I'm doing a whole lot better now. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because today, like for example, I'm posting this video. Well, not today, but the day when it's posted. When I post this video, I have another piece of content created. Also, in a couple of hours, I'm gonna be posting another video today on the day that I'm actually recording. It's a post-game analysis of Real Madrid on the MAHADONIII Talks Football series. So hopefully we'll see what the score is. I recommend checking out my series. Look guys, if I feel like one of the things that might throw someone off when they visit my channel is that when they see I have a lot of mixed type of niches and types of content, it throws them off. But for me, the most annoying thing ever is creating a channel for sports, or let's be even more specific, football, and then a channel just for shorts, and then a channel just for clips, and then a channel just for gaming, and then a channel just for that. Why do that? If you guys have, I know even Mr. Beast does that. He has about 5 different channels, I think. But combining all, so imagine he had all his channels combined, I think it would truly reflect more of his work that's reflected on right now, you know. I don't know. So like, for example, if he has 300 million plus subs on his main channel, then on his gaming channel he has 5 million. Maybe some of those 5 million aren't subscribed on his 300 million plus, you know. So that could add more to his 300 million plus and have it all in one place. I hate, it's the one thing I would never budge on, you know. It's the one thing I would never change about my channel, is having more than one channel, unless it's the focus is not even on me. Like if I were to start another channel, it would be because it's not my channel. It's because it's not something that belongs to me. It's not something that I have full control over, you know, that sort of thing. But right now with my channel, I think it's the most cleanest channel that one can make, not in terms of the content and the quality, but just in terms of like having everything in one place. Oh, there's a dog right there. I'm not gonna bother with that. That's a massive dog. Even with, so like, I have all my shorts, they're all organized, they're all in the shorts tab as a default by YouTube. So if you want to watch my shorts, you don't have to go find the channel for my shorts and that's it. No, you could just go, there's a tab specifically for shorts, so that automatically removes the need to create a shorts channel. But let's take podcast for example, which is something YouTube should fix. You have a podcast tab. Why is the podcast tab showing the podcast album, but it's not, you know, why is it showing the podcast album, but why is it also showing on the videos tab, you know? It just doesn't make sense. I don't, if you know, they put all the videos of the podcast on the what's it called, my brain when it needs to brain, when they put all the videos of the podcast on the podcast tab, then if someone doesn't want to watch podcast, yeah, they don't have to make sure that they don't click on the podcast video from the videos tab. Leave the videos tab for the videos tab, you know, that sort of thing. It would be kind of interesting to see whether or not YouTube would allow you to customize your homepage by adding like your own tab, maybe 1 or 2 different tabs, in addition to the videos, the community, the shorts, the podcast, so on and so forth. I don't know. It would be interesting to see. I would definitely work with a whole lot more, because even my live streams tab is just a live stream, you know. It's all my live streams. My live streams don't come on the what's it called, on the my live streams don't come on the videos tab, you know, so they're not mixed up with each other. So every time I make a new live stream, it goes in the live stream tab, you know. That's it. That's where I could also really differentiate my videos with my live streams, because then my videos wouldn't have to be things that are with live streams, you know, because my live streams are usually, or so far, just all gaming videos, live streams, so they're all gaming. So then when you visit my live streams section tab, it's all about gaming. If you guys want to watch me game, whether it's Fortnite, whether it's FIFA, whether it's COD, whether this or that, you just go to my live streams. Yes, I understand the format of the content is different. Yes, live streams are just a record, live stream, and then that's it. Where videos you record, edit, publish, you know. But still, I feel like there's a whole lot of things that could be worked on YouTube. I took a bit of a tangent here to what I was talking about. I went from the weather to this and that. How long have I been going for? I've been going for about 28 minutes. Half an hour walk already. Not gonna lie, I kind of feel it already. I don't really need this hat, do I? But put the hat just so people don't think I'm talking to myself, and then they could be like, oh, maybe he has AirPods on. Back in the days, like maybe 10 years ago, no, not even 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, people would be like, how is this guy, why is this guy talking to the air? As soon as those Apple AirPods were released, bam, talking to the air just became so normal. Excuse me. Yeah. No, I realize I don't always have to say something. Maybe I could just be a little bit quiet, let you guys experience the environment with me, you know. So I'll take a minute to just, or just a moment to just like, I'll just say it for you to shut up. You know what's one of the nicest things to eat during the cold? One of the nicest things to eat, and I'll even back it up to say why, because I also have a bias when it comes to it. The nicest thing to eat in the cold is ice cream. Ice cream. It's the best thing. For me, if someone told me what's one thing you would eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner, I would say ice cream. Ice cream has the sweetness you want. It can have the nutrients you need, because of course some ice creams come in like in a bowl or a cone or a cup. It would be, you could mix it up with stuff, or you could just be full of junk food, marshmallows, candies, all that stuff. You know, that dog needs some training on how to be quiet. I love ice cream. Of course, I love eating a lot of. I've done, you know, speaking about food, I've done a lot of BuzzFeed videos on food. For some reason, it just brought me back to that. Because I doubt anyone knows this, but when I started doing YouTube nearly 5 years ago, I had about a year or two worth of content I deleted, and I'll explain why in a second. But I started doing Fortnite videos. That's when I was like already settled into playing Fortnite quite a lot, so I did Fortnite videos. I played a lot of NBA 2K20, I think it was. I played a lot of NBA 2K20 and all the 3-pointers. You know, that was probably one of my best gaming periods ever. Surprisingly, it's come from NBA, because I was playing My Career and it's free and it's not, you don't need to pay a subscription or whatever. So yeah. Whereas FIFA, you need to pay a subscription to play online, to do your FUT Ultimate Team and that sort of stuff. And then I decided to delete because I decided, oh yeah, and then I started doing these. They were easy videos, but I thought they would be fun, and it's something I could constantly do. And they were BuzzFeed videos. So I'd go on BuzzFeed, open up a quiz, just do the quiz, and then edit it. It would be like a 5-minute video, edit, publish, done. That's a video out there. Of course, back in the day, I had no structure. I still don't have structure, as you can see. If you guys see my logo changes for my MAHADONIII Talks Football, you'd understand. Before I changed it to MAHADONIII Talks Football, it was the Madridista's perspective. But I was like, I want to have my name in it, just so, you know, it would be more unique in a way, amongst other reasons, but nothing that I need to get into. So I decided to delete all of my content, my 1 year worth of content, my 1 or 2 years worth of content. I think it was 1 year, it was 1 year. So all the content I made in a year, and this was also before Shorts was out or was a thing, because it's meaning that all my videos were actual long form videos. So they were, yeah. I used to use iMovie. I use iMovie pretty much all the years I've been doing YouTube, except for the past year, maybe no, for the past 6 months I learned about CapCut, started using CapCut because it's free and you could do a whole lot more, and you could do a whole lot more customization. Like when I wanted to crop an image in iMovie, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible, you know. If you guys use iMovie, you know how horrible it is. So eventually I deleted it. Anyways, I deleted all my videos back in the day that I did for about a year, for the reason of I thought, because I was studying on how to become a better YouTuber, what I needed to do. So it was like, okay, you need to focus on a certain niche, certain something. And then I was like, okay, I randomly came across this volleyball channel, because I started playing volleyball a whole lot more when I went to uni. I played volleyball, so I came across this volleyball channel who did this first person point of view volleyball videos, I was like, nah, I gotta do this. So I got a cheeky little loan, got the camera, all of that stuff. Of course, worked in a way where I got the money back and paid everything. And I started making volleyball videos. So I was like, okay, now that I'm starting to do volleyball videos, I don't need those. So I privated everything. I was like, you know what, nah, let me just delete it all. Who cares, you know? No one those. But now for the past 2 years, 3 years, I really regretted it, because I would really love to see my first video published. I kind of remember it in a way. It was like very on the quality was horrible, that's one. The audio was me using my Apple earphones, the wired ones, of course, and it wasn't even a fit to the whole video resolution. It was like everything was black, and then there was like a block of content in the very center, very small, you know, that sort of thing. It was crazy. I remember it. It was a good video. It was like it was my first video where I hit 100+ views on it. Unfortunately, I deleted them like a stupid person. And then after that, I tried anything. I tried to scavenge as much as I can by going on YouTube, searching up my search history and all of that to try and salvage whatever I could, but I couldn't. Until recently, about a week ago, I have this hard drive where I just snatched up and went through all my backups and stuff, and I was like, oh, I found my unedited videos, or the videos I did edit and publish but I still didn't delete at the time. So that's great. I have those. All those videos have been taking about 60 GB of space, which is not good, which is horrible, which I really need to decide on what to do. But my goal is right now to focus on consistently working on the MAHADONIII Talks Football and this. If I get these two, if I work on these two consistently, where it becomes very easy, less hard work, and it's more of like a, okay, no, it's just a piece of cake, you know. When I feel like it's that, I can work on other things, because I have a lot of things. Like, I know I'm doing MAHADONIII Talks Football, but I wouldn't mind doing MAHADONIII Talks Sports, you know. Especially every year there's a Volleyball Nations League competition, and I like to do videos on my country playing, so that would be interesting. It would also be in a way promoting the volleyball life, because volleyball is one of the most underrated sports out there. In my opinion, volleyball is more entertaining, more fun, and more difficult than most of the sports people play out there. It's more entertaining than rugby. It's more entertaining than baseball. It's more entertaining than like cricket. It's what else can I say? More entertaining than swimming. There's a whole, in my opinion, I would put volleyball top 3 in the world. Of course, football, the real football, the European football. Of course, you would have to put basketball because of NBA and all of that. And it's a sport literally played worldwide. And then I would put volleyball third. For me, I would put volleyball second in terms of my personal favorites. But if I would talk worldwide, I would have to put it third, because I know football and NBA are no one's gonna come close to taking it over, you know, that sort of thing. There are people walking right now. Yeah, what else do I want to say? So I'd put volleyball third. So yeah, why not do MAHADONIII Talks Football, you know? I love just creating stuff. The issue is I come up with a lot of ideas, but I need to work a whole lot more on being able to take those ideas, put them down, like convert them down onto something practical, something physical, and just work with it and execute it well. That's pretty much all I need to do. How long have I been out for? You know, I'm gonna stop interlacing just because my legs are getting a bit dead. So this might be a boring episode, vlog or not, but it's just a talk. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's MAHADONIII stepping into the light. Bye bye.